The earliest depictions of the Messiah are black. The first one I want to show you is an image of the Virgin Mary, mother of Yahusha, in the catacombs of Priscilla in Rome. It depicts her nursing the infant Yahusha. It dates back to the late 2nd century, back when worshipping Christ was still an illegal practice in Imperial Rome. Early followers of Messiah would meet in the catacombs to bury their dead and pray at the tombs of the martyrs, which is why artwork from this age can tell us a lot about the ideals and values of the very first Christian communities. Some may argue that the depiction is so ancient and that's the reason why the figures have dark skin, but when you start to look at the numerous early depictions in the same fashion, you start to realize that may not be the case. Let's take a look at this depiction of Messiah from 220 AD, also found in the catacombs of Priscilla in Rome. I find the choice of pigment of skin on this depiction of Messiah by the artists very interesting, considering how it lines up with earlier depictions and the evidence too. Now let's look at this wall painting in the baptistry of the Domus Ecclesia in Dura Europos, dating to around 233 AD. This is how the wall painting originally looked when it was found, and then look at what they did while restoring. Just typical. I'll be showing you more examples of this in a second. But first, let's look at another depiction of Messiah as the Good Shepherd in this wall painting, also found in the Roman catacombs of Priscilla. This dates to the second half of the 3rd century. I find the toga the depiction is wearing quite interesting, as it's highly reminiscent of African attire found specifically around the west coast of Africa to this day. Let's take a look at the catacombs of Domitilla, some of the largest and oldest catacombs in Rome. This fresco of the Good Shepherd was found on the ceiling of the vault of Lucina in the catacomb of Calixtus in Rome. The construction of the vault itself has been dated to the second half of the 2nd century, but the use of the red and green lines to divide the space, similar to the chambers under San Sebastiano, has suggested the first half or middle of the 3rd century for this fresco. Look at the complexion of everything in this fresco. I'm sure you can agree that a lot of the color has faded and peeled off, but you can estimate what pigment it used to be. It has clearly faded in instances like the hand of the subject, but look at the complexion of the skin of the subject. Lastly, we have a 4th century fresco found in the catacombs of Marcellinus and Peter in Rome, where we have a depiction of Christ with his disciples during the Last Supper. I don't think I need to say much more. Comment truth if you think the Messiah is black. These depictions aren't spoken about often, but why? Go to israelitebot.com and ask questions now. Link in bio.